Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there's 1 gone to start the night. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Strike out, Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 3rd, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-1 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Polanco is there. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. The Twins coming up. No score. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change. He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
The next twin up, Joe Mauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward for his first opportunity, Brian Dozier, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
first offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 2 for 8. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still no score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. In comes Kepler. He's there and records the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense, and let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hard hit at third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. He'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Rosario. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's ball
Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. In his career against Porcello, he has an even 10 hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Morrison drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Still 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Kepler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And that's low, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
One and one to Jason Castro.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Buxton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Come on, Twins.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. But Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 now to Mauer. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Interesting. He went back to the same spot, and hey, why not? If the umpire is going to give you a little bit out of the strike zone like he has, keep attacking that spot.
Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Eduardo Nunez is on deck. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. high and deep to right center. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. A base hit in his first trip.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Porcello has his target. 3-1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Sano carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. PEDROIA fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bogarts is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano is underneath this one. And very quickly, one gone.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pedroia playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Full count still. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. High and deep down the left field line. Rosario is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out. Here's J.D. Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-1 to Martinez.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And right into the shift. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario is there, and that retires the side. Red Sox lead 1. They're down 1-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off the fourth for the Twins, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Number 99.
Riding in once again, Logan Morrison. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and they are not going to get Morrison. He's in there with a triple.
No, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts coasts under it. 2 gone. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twins wind up stranding one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Are you crazy,
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Benintendi over at second. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Mauer has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Count even now at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A line shot to third base.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Blake Swihart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Two men are on with two men out. A ball and a strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like Diaz today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Porcello into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Now the pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mauer is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. The 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Popped him up. Sano waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set, and the pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike. There we go, guys. Come on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Runner. Pitch to him. Runner's off for second. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let him go.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins retired in short order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Nope.
And a
that's
fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. First pitch on its way. Low with the splitter, ball one. The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Dozier over to his right, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Robbie Scott will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 36, Robbie Scott.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Logan Morrison, he made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Logan Morrison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty. One man out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. The 2-2 one more time. will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is calling for it, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, captain, Swihart.
Digging in once again, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Mookie Betts. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second. And a glove flip for one. Back to first, and Mauer is retired on the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Thornburg is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Miguel Sano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it 1-0. A shot there at St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Addison Reed comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, DUSTIN Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
DUSTIN Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 11.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Let's go,
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Devers leads off first with one away. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. One and two now. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Rosario coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Tapped down the line. Step on the bag for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Twins will try to walk it off. Brock Holt will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 12, Brock Holt.
The next Twin up, Miguel Sano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. So 1-1. Oh, and that liner caught him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And No problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ryan Presley takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Ryan Presley.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that will become out number 2.
Right fielder,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Matt Barnes comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A shot down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Benintendi has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Settling in now, Brock Holt. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. To 1-2 now. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Mauer will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead one. The score remains tied 1-1. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's Joe Mauer, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready once again, Brian Dozier, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Misses down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2 misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Steal, runner.
There goes the runner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ball 2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Neck-high fastball that time.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Riding in once again, Rosario. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Trevor May gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, HANLEY Ramirez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
HANLEY Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Two 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Polanco comes up with it. And there's one gone to start the 12th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on.
Go Twins!
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Sano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins 1. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Kimbrell pauses. First pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Nunez is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking it deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball stays high. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Morrison stands at first with 1 out. High pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Jason Castro. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Missed with a breaking ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is taken high above the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Two out with the man at first. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
All All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Final strike for the Twins. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Boston Red Sox wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Matt Barnes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.